This animation was developed by Professor Rosalind Searle and Dr. Roberta Feeder. It is an EAWOP Impact Incubator product that utilises evidence provided by work and organisational psychological science. To access this science, please visit our website. Why do people do bad things? Is a question that is often asked. Work psychology has studied these phenomena and identified possible reasons to explain how and why people do bad things. One reason is to do with the person themselves, their attributes, their personality and values. Looking inside them, we could say they were a bad apple. Psychologists have found that people low in agreeableness are less inclined to care or connect with others. In addition, psychopathy, Machiavellianism, and narcissism, namely the dark triad, are key traits characterising the bad apples. Critically, organisations can stop these types of people from entering in their workplaces by using more rigorous recruitment and selection processes. While these individuals can appear very attractive, multi-method assessment and focused reference checking can help in detecting them. Similarly, evidence-based performance management can gather systemic insight into the performance of bad apples already in your system, helping you, if required, to more fairly manage them out. It is, however, too simplistic to think that simply ejecting bad apples from your organisation will solve all your problems. There are two further ways that social and organisational factors can affect employees' behaviours. Social learning theory shows us the lasting legacy these individuals can create for organisations. Through exposure to their nefarious antics, some good apples can become corrupted with their expectations and norms starting to decline. Some are tempted, envious of the apparent rewards of their bad apple colleagues or leaders' antics, and start to learn for themselves these unethical, self-serving shortcuts. They can start trying out a new bad behaviour to see if it is detected and they can get away with it, such as inflating an item or an expense claim, recording their hours worked, or borrowing things that belong to their employer. If unnoticed, their antics can rapidly escalate in scale and frequency, becoming their usual way of doing things. Thus, a slippery slope starts for an otherwise good employee. It can spread to a whole group, department, and organisation. Look at the example of Siemens, VW, Wells Fargo, or Boeing. Another way that unethical behaviours can get a hold in a wider workforce is through overloading people or not supporting them. Through simply overwhelming the resources that are available to employees, they can start to lose their capacity to self-regulate. These can be temporary situations, but can also be more long-term. Fear from job insecurity and uncertainty about work can also have negative effects, or having to deal with bullying, harassment, or ostracisation at work. Exposure to unethical behaviours can also spread anger and frustration amongst employees if an organisation fails to notice and deal with these individuals. Similar feelings can also arise when promises of promotion or reward are not honoured. External factors such as trying to juggle home, family and caring commitments with work can also lead to a sense of being overwhelmed. If people don't have the opportunity to recover, they will have fewer psychological resources to self-monitor, to notice what might be happening and correct it. Mistakes start to happen and people can soon start to feel overwhelmed. They become uncharacteristically rude to others. If everyone else in the workplace is also depleted, their interactions can rapidly descend into a more widespread incivility. Identifying the sources of bad behaviours is critical in putting in the right systems and processes to correct them, and to recover ethical behaviour. It needs to be noticed before it becomes a more insidious process of decline, with far more significant and dramatic consequences for these individuals and their workplace. Left unresolved, these factors can overwhelm the organisation, driving out their good staff members and exposing the organisation to growing levels of reputation loss and threats.